I'm Patricia Newman, and I'm reading from the Diary of Anne Frank, primarily because I visited Auschwitz last year, and it made a huge impression on me. As a nonfiction author, I think these kinds of books that really are primary source material are vital for our libraries to keep and to circulate and for our kids to read. So I'm reading from somewhere near the middle of the book, Thursday, February 17th, 1944. Dear Kitty, I was upstairs this morning, since I promised Mrs. Van D I'd read her some of my stories. I began with Ava's Dream, which she liked a lot, and then I read a few passages from The Secret Annex, which had her in stitches. Peter also listened for a while, just the last part, and asked if I'd come to his room sometime to read more. I decided I had to take a chance right then and there, so I got my notebook and let him read that bit where Katie and Hans talk about God. I can't really tell what kind of impression it made on him. He said something I don't quite remember, not about whether it was good, but about the idea behind it. I told him I just wanted him to see that I didn't write only amusing things. He nodded and left the room. We'll see if I hear anything more. Yours, Anne Frank. Friday, February 18th, 1944. My dearest Kitty, whenever I go upstairs, it's always so I can see him. Not that I have something to look forward to. My life here has improved greatly. At least the object of my friendship is always here, and I don't have to be afraid of rivals, except for Margot. Don't think I'm in love, because I'm not, but I do have the feeling that something beautiful is going to develop between Peter and me, and a kind of friendship and a feeling of trust. I go see him whenever I get the chance, and it's not the way it used to be, when he didn't know what to make of me. On the contrary, he's still talking away as I'm heading out the door. Mother doesn't like me going upstairs. She always says I'm bothering Peter and that I should leave him alone. Honestly, can't she credit me with some intuition? She always looks at me so oddly when I go to Peter's room. When I come down again, she asks me, where have I been? It's terrible, but I'm beginning to hate her. Yours, Anne M. Frank. Saturday, February 19th, 1944. Dearest Kitty, it's Saturday again, and that should tell you enough. This morning was all quiet. I spent nearly an hour upstairs making meatballs, but I only spoke to him in passing. Whenever anyone went upstairs at 2:30 to either read or take a nap, I went downstairs, with blanket and all, to sit at the desk and read or write. Before long, I couldn't take it anymore. I put my head in my arms and sobbed my heart out. The tears streamed down my cheeks, and I felt desperately unhappy. Oh, if only he had come to comfort me. It was past 4 by the time I went upstairs again. At 5 o'clock, I set off to get some potatoes, hoping once again that we'd meet. But while I was still in the bathroom fixing my hair, he went to see Bochi. I wanted to help Mrs. Van D and went upstairs with my book and everything, but suddenly I felt the tears coming again. I raced downstairs to the bathroom, grabbing the hand mirror on my way. I sat there on the toilet fully dressed, long after I was through, my tears leaving dark spots on the red of my apron, and I felt utterly dejected. Here's what's going through my mind. Oh, I'll never reach Peter this way. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't even like me, and he doesn't need anyone to confide in. Maybe he only thinks of me in a casual sort of way. I'll have to go back to being alone, without anyone to confide in, and without Peter.